All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
I need to have no more of these.
Amen, amen.
Gee. I kind of.
This is way over the edge. Like we it's not even over the edge. We died already.
This is beyond the event horizon. Like we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah, we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah.
Well, negotiations, right? Politics.
And we're out of time. So you.
Hey, y'all, gravity ain't they above ground? Live it.
I'm back.
Who cares?
But yeah, I feel absolutely nothing for them.
I know you're gonna hear that phrase tonight, but here we are, family. We are back, and we got the brother Torian Rain here. We're gonna have fun with this one because MAGA, we just gonna keep terrorizing you till November 3rd, 2026, and then we're gonna piss on your headstone. We gonna do it tonight. We in the vortex. You're gonna hear colorful language. You're gonna hear disses. You're gonna hear a roast. You're gonna hear adulation for Michael Byrd, and you're gonna hear damnation for Ashli Babbitt because we don't care. She in the dirt, and Michael Byrd has enjoyed, let's see, 21, 22, 23, 24. He has enjoyed 4 Thanksgivings and Christmases since laying down this chick. Oh, we going there tonight. But we're going to take the thumbnail off because you see in the middle Howard Stern in the face eating dog food. I know y'all about to eat dinner. You don't want to see that. So we just going to go straight into it. We're going to take down the tweet real fast, and we're going to let Brother Torian introduce himself.
What's going on, y'all? I know y'all just saw me on my channel with the video I just did. Like I said, it's the reason why I directed y'all to this live. Y'all just didn't know I was going to be on here tonight. Y'all thought it was going to be a solo mission. Nope. It is a collab. Another collab. It's crazy because we just did one.
Yeah, we did one last week about old boy up there in, what was it? Ohio, stealing thrown out chicken and fruit cups. Yeah. And I bet you he's home now. Like Michael Byrd. Yeah. Michael Byrd is enjoying life. And Ashli Babbitt is enjoying the maggots.
Y'all trying to get me go to hell.
That's right. And we tagged you in here, MAGA, so you could come in here and tell us how upset you are. We got a response for you, by the way.
All pretty girls rock.
Yeah, that's what y'all are, a club of. But yeah, y'all would be surprised to know that Laura Loomer has weighed in on this Michael Byrd, Ashli Babbitt nonsense. We have articles, we might even have a video, but we have her tweet. But before we start, Brother Torian, do you have any words to start off about this whole situation with January 6th? Because it's now coming back up in the lexicon.
Well, I said what I had to say when I had posted the short about it the other day, because a lot of people didn't know. But when I got a hold of it, I said, I definitely got to put this out there for the family. I don't have to do a whole long commentary on it, but I want people to know that Operation Protect the White Boy / white woman applies to you, apparently even in death.
Correct.
Now, mind you, for those who forgot, Ashli Babbitt's family got a $5 million settlement. But like months ago, like back when it was like January or something like that.
Yeah, like January, February, or March. It was like
it was in the first. It was in the first quarter. I'll just put it like that.
Right.
She got, her family got a $5 million. They got a $5 million settlement. Now, fast forward to last week, they announced that she's going to get a military funerals honor.
Yeah, full military honors with the Air Force. But you'd be surprised to know that there's actually some Republicans out there that said this was wrong. But we're going to save that for later. Before we get into everything, you know what we got to do. We got to see who's in the building. Reparations Nation, hello. Sybil, hello. Don P, hello. Wallow J, hello. GDS, hello. Anthony Ruger Phillips, hello. Miss Nisi, hello. Cosmo Fury, hello. Let's see. Anybody else? Solo T, hello. It's been a while. But for those who haven't said anything in live chat or the comments, hello. But as you know, we're going to play videos and articles and all that. So we're going to do the customary house cleaning, and then we're going to get to the roast.
Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Now I'm going to start the teaching.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
All right, so here's Laura Loomer's tweet. I saw this yesterday, and I shot it over to Brother Torian, and I was like, we got to do a collaboration on this, because watching people like her, this traitor right here. Yeah, we're gonna call Laura Loomer a traitor. She's a traitor to Democrats. Yes, she is. She's a traitor to America First. Yes, she is. A traitor trying to lobby for another traitor. Isn't this something? Isn't this something? So it says, Ashli Babbitt has been offered a full military funeral with honors by the Trump administration. She was shot and deleted by a black police officer inside the U.S. Capitol on J6.
She had to insert that part in there.
Didn't she?
She said, let me remind you, as if they don't know.
I mean, how do you not know? Let me ask you a question real quick, Brother Torian. Should I be that guy?
Go right on ahead. Laura Loomer already is.
That is true. I'm going to do something uncharacteristic of my channel, family. I'm going to do something. I'm probably going to get in trouble for this, but I think we should do it. Just to mark the occasion. MAGA, when y'all see this again, y'all going to be upset, but I just don't care at this point, because for people who want to run around and say accountability now, because that's y'all's now favorite word, we're going to show you what accountability looked like one time. Let me look. Who knows what we about to play, Torian? You can drop down.
I already can tell just by looking at it.
Right, but you can drop down if you don't want any heat for yourself. I mean, I'm fine with it.
Go ahead.
Say less. We got the blessing. Fam, this is all on me. This is all on me. But we're gonna have fun tonight. Get to work. Get some. There it is. Down on the ground. And we switch back over quick before the bots find me and realize I did that. That's who she was protecting. Somebody who tried to jump through a barricaded door with a broken window. By the way, the two white boys should have caught the body, but you know. What is that you called it earlier, Brother Torian?
What's that?
Operation Protect the White Boy.
Yeah, well, in her case, Operation Protect the White Woman. In this case,
right. But yeah. So she wrote this goofy tweet. Now didn't even get 1 million, and it's been about what 5 days, maybe 4. Okay, let's see what them comments look like. So we're not even gonna read that one. They asked, why can't she carry a gun? Now that might be news to some of y'all, but Laura Loomer is considered a felon. And the reason she's considered a felon is because she's been put on mental restraints by the state, which has caused her not to be able to own firearms. So that's one thing her and Trump have in common. They both cannot own firearms. Sucks. So just so you know, when she writes these goofy tweets, she's a crazy woman.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, look at her. Can you look at a mug like that and take it seriously?
I mean, she stumped for Hillary Clinton.
Oh, I know. We know all about that one.
So this bot account, we'll back up a little bit so y'all can see the numbers. This bot account, because this looks like a bot. Michael Byrd should be investigated in this deletion. Last I checked, he was pardoned. So now pardons don't mean nothing to scam MAGA. Okay, say less. I see 19 comments, no retweets, and 2 likes. I'm sure they were nice in here. You think they were nice?
Define nice.
They actually put her over. Because it's a woman and she MAGA, so you know how MAGA is with women. I'm sure they put her over. Let's look. Was Ashli Babbitt is innocent? Sorry, I'm having too much fun. I'm gonna jump over my words, but they get asked the AI if Ashli Babbitt was innocent. I remember guac, or I like some guac right now, actually. Like Ashli Babbitt's brain. But anyway, they asked Grok if Ashli Babbitt was innocent. We all know that Grok is woke. So let's see what they said. Ashli Babbitt was fatally deleted on January 6, 2021 while attempting to climb through a broken window into the speaker's lobby during the Capitol riot. DOJ USCP investigations concluded the officer's use of force was justified for defense with no charges. Perspectives differ. Some view her as an unarmed protester and victim, others as actively participating in a breach. Except we found out that she had a knife in her bag, so she wasn't exactly unarmed. You know, that's the definition they want to use now. If you have a weapon on you, even though you don't hold it, when you're black, you're armed. When you're white, you're armed. We're going to use the same criteria. You know, hold people accountable. We continue. Seems he stood his ground when a rioter was breaching a barricaded door through a broken window. Mary, you're not doing well. He already got his well-deserved medal. Don't want to get hit? Don't invade the Capitol. He was stupid. He was cleared. This ain't going well. Mary, you should be home with your bot husband. But we continue. Who's the black guy who killed her? Why is he still a police officer and not in prison for deleting her? Or why has he not been executed for deleting her? Executed.
Why would, never mind.
Accountability, Brother Torian. Accountability. That 14.
And I'm looking at all those flags in their bio too.
Oh yeah, he loved him some. Yeah. Bot account. Why do you have the UK in there? Okay. All right. 77 comments and just 2 posts or quote tweets and 15 likes. I'm sure they were nice in here. Let me look. Black privilege. There we go. Black privilege.
They wish.
He got that work. Come on, bruh. Come on. Look at. You can't tell me that's not a bot. Everybody that followed you, you followed them. Come on, sir.
Wow. That's crazy.
I'm curious.
I can honestly say I never seen something like that before. Like you followed every last person back that's following you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you saying nothing. Where are your you're saying nothing. You're just putting up memes. That's crazy. All right. What does it matter if he's black? What if he was white? Would you mention their color? No. They would just say they were on the left. They got cooked. Here's another one that got ratioed. What a disgrace that previous administration was, and it is a testament of how corrupt our government really is. J6 was one of the greatest days in our history. That's what he said. The greatest.
That just shows you they love chaos, agents of chaos and destruction.
Then we say that it'll take a few years. They're going to try to turn it into a holiday. Who's ready for them January 6th sales?
What the hell?
All right, let's look. Hey, JW, does having Trump's needle pause pierce through your ear hole ever get in the way of your everyday life? Never mind, see your profile pic. He owns you. Wow. That's a lot. More folks should have been hit that day. Lots more. Any that entered the Capitol with fair game, in my opinion. Oof. That sounds like accountability, don't it? Y'all trespassing in a place you wasn't supposed to be in, and people saying y'all should have got hit. Woo. I'm just saying, if you tried to break into Area 51 the same way, security would mop the floor with your ass. No, the aliens would have beat the out of you and then beamed you up. But you know, it's the aliens. Exactly. All the J6 traitors should have been executed. Woo! Maybe we are healed as a nation.
This is not going nearly the way they think that it is.
I know, right? You think the nation is healing? Hell no. Nah. We still got a long way to go. But you probably wouldn't have seen this 2 years ago. They're actually even bringing up how many cops got beat up that day. They tried to hide that. Okay, let's see. I'm not going to rest until Michael Byrd is at least indicted for his deletion of Ashli Babbitt.
That person must be exhausted.
Murphy, the warrior princess. Murphy, the warrior princess. But your first name is Charles.
And they have a picture of their service dog in the profile picture.
The service dog can get it too. Warrior princess and service dog. So you put your dog up to catch strays. Huh. Okay. Well, your dog's a bitch. Let's see what they said. Better brew a lot of coffee than champ. These clowns you elected couldn't even get an indictment against the hero hurler. I don't know what the hell that is. Okay. Deletion, more like protecting our country from a terrorist. He's a hero. Wait a minute. Tori, was it like 3 years ago they were trying to get this man? Doesn't this remind you of Chris Dorner?
The tone has changed quite a bit.
Oh, yeah. Remember how everybody hated Chris Dorner until them stories started coming out? And them cops were found out to be liars?
Yep.
Huh. I think we need that Chris Dorner movie.
I've been said that.
I might start writing it. Ha ha, what a clown. By the way, Aaron Pierre will not play him. By the way. We're gonna do it right. We're gonna get us a nice black American that's bald. We're gonna do it right. Well, you're never gonna rest, my friend. Cops aren't paid enough for the risk they assume every day. Laura Loomer, a few hours ago. She really said that? Plan on buying a lot of caffeine pills. He has been exonerated of any wrongdoing for doing his duty, taking down that violent traitor risk. I think he was trying to call her traitorous cunt. But I don't know why he wrote it like that. But you know, Trump is the one your wife should be aimed at. Huh? Okay. I don't know what he's talking about. Good one. I'm guessing you needed a nap and a Twinkie after exerting your energy typing that out. This is not going well. We continue. She was deleted for being a white female conservative Trump supporter.
Okay.
Oh, this
Another
one should
person
be
with a
good.
picture of their dog.
Oh, they think the dog is gonna save them. Your dog's a bitch too. Let's look.
And they're followed by a fake John Cena account.
No, that's actually his account.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's actually his account.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's
he
interesting.
for some reason he follow like all these dumbass accounts. I think it's just people that run that account, but you know. Yeah, it didn't have anything to do with her smashing a window and trying to breach the chamber with representatives in there. I suppose they hit all the white female Trump supporters that day. Not just her. No, she was hit for being a traitor and a fool. Yes, they lured her into that area during a riot. That was by MAGA's accounts, not MAGA, but Democrats disguised as MAGA. But also they were all innocent as well, somehow being MAGA and not MAGA. And planned the whole thing as a deletion. They tricked her and she fell for it. Yeah. She was deleted for climbing through the Capitol window. For trying to overthrow the government. Ooh. With her head squeezed through a window, she smashed to get into a secured location to delete some Congress people. Remember, she had a knife. Murdered for being a part of an insurrection as an insurrectionist. Remember, she flew 3,000 miles for this.
Yep.
After her people told her not to. Let's see what else. Still need to arrest that police officer. Okay, Patricia. Let me look. Another one John Cena follows. Jesus. I'm starting to think John Cena might be MAGA. The police officer deserves a medal for protecting our Capitol. Ooh.
I think he already got it.
Yeah,
and I think he got a promotion too.
Yeah, he got a promotion. Was he like, didn't he become like a leader or something? Like master at arms or something?
I will say he definitely got a pay increase. I will say that much.
Yeah.
They was very upset about that.
Oh, that was funny, especially at that State of the Union when they presented it to him. Oh, them lost their mind.
They can sit there and say they don't see color all they want, but like I said, they are their clancestors. They can try to deny it all they want, but the thing is they can't. It burns them up. It's baked into their DNA.
Yeah,
I don't know who they're trying to fool.
I mean,
and I bet you none of them go outside. And when they
so now
do,
they're
they
saying that Michael Byrd didn't get the pardon. Okay. I mean, yeah, and I just want y'all to understand he didn't get the pardon, but Trump still ain't go after him. That should tell you something. From a tiny unarmed woman. Oh, but y'all have no problem when these small black men and black women get deleted by these big tough cops, right? Y'all don't got no problem with that, right?
Exactly.
I fuck with it. For doing his job, Ronald McDonald went off on him. Came here to say just that. Okay. How about no, you old hag B? All right. Will never happen. Trump's a B and won't do it. They go Farrakhan. Nah, she effed around. She found out she was one of those good guys with a gun. Oh, he was one of those good guys with a gun. Oh, okay. Here we go. That was a textbook unlawful shoot. He issued no commands. He literally did. Her hands were visible and empty as she was climbing with them.
Listen, I mean, look at the excuses that they're giving. Those are the excuses that they're giving. That's why I said, do not take a morality class from them. That you will be getting scammed. And they got the nerve to leave all this foolishness on Michael Jackson's birthday.
Yeah. She was no threat to him whatsoever.
Laura Loomer knew exactly what she was doing. She knew that rent is about to be due. So let me go ahead and piss people off and add in about, oh, by the way, she was killed by a black guy.
Yeah.
That's the one because I bet you if Laura left that part out, she would have not gotten the amount of volume of responses that she got. She had to throw that in there. But remember, she wants people to bow down and kiss the ring.
Well, Ashli Babbitt kissed something that night. He stepped out of concealment and He stepped out of concealment and hit her. Okay. He actually endangered other police as there was a tactical team behind her, unconcerned with her actions. Oh, okay. He should be in jail for red rum. Okay. He issued commands. They are on video. Her hands were potentially empty, but who knows what was in her pockets or bag. Well, we know because we had the coroner's report. We know. She was crawling through a door that was just broken down by a mob. It's a textbook justified shooting. Here we go. So he was in the right, but when a cop shoots someone after issuing commands and even being fired on, then he's what? Don't you love it when they start creating scenarios?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Look, another one who speaks without knowledge. Clown, Loopy, Little Johnny. Oh, wow. She was climbing through a barricaded door trying to enter a room she had no business in, creating a threat to members of Congress. The officer was fully within his training to protect those Congress members who were evacuated to the Capitol being overrun by a violent mob bent on destruction. Nope, dumb B got what she deserved. That's crazy. That's a crazy man.
You know what's so crazy? That's the only time that I think that's the last time all of them went outside in droves was on January 6th. Imagine me being at home just a few miles away from all of that happening, and you look on TV and that is what is transpiring. I said the world is like literally shaking its invisible locks at this establishment.
Were you like this here? Were you like that there? Look at him go.
Right.
Hey, bro, listen, let me tell you something. As someone that was on the ground that day, bro, it was worse than y'all think it was. Them motherfuckers, they were lobbing shit at them cops. Them cops was lobbing shit back. Motherfucker came in there with the gallows.
So you saying you was out in the field?
I was on the ground. I was behind. I was in the back of the Capitol where they were all converging after that speech, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy.
I bet.
Them Asians had a whole 2 tables. It was insane. And some Antifa boy got beat up.
Wow.
Oh yeah. And then, like I said, when it was like 3:30, I was like, it's too damn cold out here because it was like 40-something degrees that day. I was like, let me go leave. And then when I got to the McDonald's, it was like a couple blocks away. That's when I started seeing all the black SUVs and the helicopters. I was like, what's going on? They're like, oh, them fools ran up in the building. I was like, let me get the hell out of here if I get caught up. Like the people in the McDonald's were like, yo, should we close? Because they didn't know if they were going to start running down the street trying to escape.
I would have.
And it was black people in there too. She was deleted by Mr. Byrd. Why isn't he under indictment? Because they loved it. Think about it like this. Why did none of your Republican congressmen say, hey, Michael Byrd need to go get that? I'm putting up formal charges on him. They could have done it in 2022 when they got back the House. They could have done it. They didn't do it. And that should have been the first sign for MAGA that the Republicans don't screw with y'all. Brother Torian, when I show y'all tomorrow morning, I'm not even going to tell y'all what this is. There's a coon that got their wake-up call.
Someone we know?
Someone y'all know. I think this is the one. I'm going to save that for tomorrow. Y'all going to love it. We're going to be live about 10 a.m. Y'all going to love it. Let's see. As a retired cop, he should be in prison for red rum. Here we go. Now, I wanted to save this one because this one you're going to like. Now, you see this name, right?
Mm-hmm.
First comment. Stephen Chell, former officer of Hamilton Township, New Jersey. There's some interesting public records on you, bud. Your bad take doesn't come as a surprise.
Oh, so somebody did their homework on them?
Oh, I'd look too. I think you might want to do a story on that.
That's his name, Stephen Shell?
Mm-hmm. Hamilton, New Jersey. He's a former cop. You won't believe what he did with him and his buddies. That's a free story for you. You're a D-ish cop then. Dog-ish cop then. That officer prevented an entire horde from entering that building. Amen, patriot. Patriot. Loopy. Glad you're retired. Clearly you weren't a good cop. She should have complied. Oops. She should have complied. Ain't that what they used to say? Comply or die?
Mm-hmm. They always contradict themselves.
I figured they would at least let a California person at least they want to laugh at that one. Just saying. But y'all get the point. But old Fox News got in on the action. And they said, we're going to report on this. Yes, they did.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern in
because it was a slow news day that day.
I'm still stuck on that post by that off topic. That one, the guy who I forgot the 9mm account.
Oh,
that when I saw that, I said, "Yeah, now y'all really grasping for straws." And y'all try to tell. I said, "This is exactly why I made that post about y'all being dabbling in victimhood more than anybody else." That right there.
Yeah, that post was wild. But as y'all see, well, real quick, that's what the scumbag put up on January 6th of last year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure God is gonna dap him up when he gets there. What is this? You see what I'm talking about?
Trump awards Giuliani Medal of Friend.
How?
Let's see.
For what? For what? For saving somebody in a car crash? I did not know you could do. Shit.
The Medal of Freedom for what? What is it?
Saving somebody in a car crash. No, he said somebody claimed that they were being assaulted, some woman, and then getting in a car crash.
So the same thing that they were giving to that Korenstein guy, that Ed Korenstein person?
Yeah.
Remember they said they wanted to give him some kind of medal because he got his butt whooped?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, listen, I keep telling y'all, this is the definition of soccer mom awards. And they want to talk to us about some, and they want to talk to us about some merit. And of course, Charlie Kirk, is going to post about it because he's meritless himself.
What? This is bruh. They don't want to save the country. They just want to be celebrities. But anyway, back to this. Air Force grants full military honors to Ashli Babbitt after military leadership under Biden denied request. Look at this. The Air Force giving her honors is in itself a dishonor, former Representative Adam Kinzinger out of Illinois said.
Because if you're giving her that, then you might as well then that means anybody can get it at that point. And the thing is, if you don't, they can just reach back and say, oh, well, on this date, you gave this woman who tried to break into the Capitol and basically was a traitor, got this honor. Why can't I get it?
Mm-hmm.
Then they're going to scramble with a bunch of lies and excuses as to why they can't get it. At this point, I can get it. You can too. Anybody in the chat. And we're not even in the military.
Shit. The Air Force decided to extend military funeral honors to deceased senior airman Ashli Babbitt, who was hit and deleted by a police officer during the Capitol riot on January 6, 2021. The decision came after Air Force leadership during the Biden administration previously denied the request in February 2021, shortly after Babbitt was deleted. The decision also comes on the heels of a wrongful death settlement reached in July, which resulted in the government paying the Babbitt family nearly $5 million. On behalf of the Secretary of the Air Force, I write to extend the offer for military funeral honors for senior airman Ashli Babbitt, stated an August 15th letter from the Undersecretary of the Air Force sent to Babbitt's husband, Aaron, according to the family's legal representatives. After reviewing the circumstances of Ashli's deletion and considering the information that has come forward since then, I am persuaded that the previous determination was incorrect. What information? What information?
Were you trying to say that that it was a wrong? See, they're trying to frame it as a wrongful death.
The bitch went through the window. How was that a wrongful death? Unless y'all plan to go arrest the two white boys that pushed her.
Again, it's the optics. It's because it's a black man that did it. That they won't say that, but that's what it is. It's because how dare this? I'm not gonna say how dare this black man take out this white woman even though she was wrong. Just like how with what went down in Cincinnati, those Russians antagonized the black people, but how dare those black people defend themselves? Again, it goes back to black. It's like written in invisible ink, where black people are not allowed to defend themselves. And this black man, Michael Byrd, was not only defending himself, he was defending one of the largest government buildings in not just the country, but the world.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a black man that did it, and it burns them up. Now, if Ashli Babbitt had got past him and she was to, injure him or worse, then what would they have said? Oh, they would have said, oh, he shouldn't have been a cop. He should have been able to defend himself. Why didn't he do anything? See, it's like a damn if you do, damn if you don't situation with them. I already know that's what they would say because they've done it so many times before. That's why I can't take them seriously. I said that also goes right into my I feel nothing doctrine. That's why low key, and I'm gonna be a little bit petty right quick. And I know you probably do the same thing too, and everybody in the chat does it as well. When it comes to the show Family Feud, if I'm watching it, I'm rooting for the black family.
All day, every day. What? All day, every day. The black family, the goddamn
and if it's a black family,
against the white family, the Hispanics, the Asians, even the mixed ones.
And if it's a black family going against another black family, hey, then it's like, hey, I don't care who wins.
There you go. I want to see if one of the black family that's a man.
What happened? KG, you still there? Okay, y'all, I don't know what happened. KG just went quiet. I don't know what happened.
It kicked me out.
Oh, wow. Did you press something?
I didn't push a thing. I think my internet was
okay.
It's all good. Let's go back to that. I'm talking about this here. We're not gonna play the whole thing. And look at them. And look at the white boys. They're just standing around. Couldn't even help her up. Wait a minute. Can I talk that gangster shit to him? Ashli Babbitt should have walked that off. That one that bad. If y'all had got her up quickly enough, she might have just left with a headache and a bruise. I'm saying. I know it's kind of fucked up. I don't care. let's continue with this article. Babbitt was hit and deleted by a U.S. Capitol police officer as she was attempting to forcibly gain access to the Capitol events of January 6th. At least they told the truth. You know, Fox News don't like doing that.
Exactly.
Roughly 3 months later, the Department of Justice announced it would not be pursuing criminal charges against the officer who shot Babbitt.
As they shouldn't. Why would they? He was doing his job. And that's what they hate, because this black man was doing it again. Remember initially when it all went down, when she had got taken out, they didn't reveal who did it. And it was like, okay, I can understand why they don't want to reveal who did it, because I already know it'll probably piss them off. But then when we found out who it was, I was like, oh, that's why they was protecting his identity, because they already knew what the optics were going to be. And they've been on a crusade ever since. I said Michael Byrd is the other black man that they hate right now. Of course, you know they're going to have an eternal hatred towards George Floyd, and then Carmelo Anthony is number 3.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, man. Maybe Carmelo Anthony's acquittal will be the thing that gets him outside.
Oh, if Carmelo Anthony's case goes the way that they don't want it to go, it is going to be, well, it's going to be hell on earth for them. It's going to be heaven for us.
Oh yeah.
And even if he doesn't get even if he does have to do a little time, even like let's just say that he doesn't get hit with the charge or found guilty of the charge that they want, because they want that first degree so bad. Let's say he gets something lesser, like a lower, like a manslaughter charge or something like. They're not going to be happy about that either.
Yeah,
because that means he'll do time, but he won't do like a life sentence or anything like that.
I want to see something real fast. Let me see. Because
did they crash out about Shiloh Hendrix having to possibly do 3 months in jail and pay that fine?
Do you want to find out after we're done with this?
Sure.
I think you'll be interested.
Yeah, because I did I did the short about it, but I didn't look up to see how they responded to it.
Okay. All right. We'll do that. Both praise and criticism followed the news that the Air Force would be granting Babbitt her military honors, previously denied under Biden. There's no better example of how a leader is supposed to act than right there in this letter, said retired Lieutenant General Michael Flynn.
Oh, God.
I know. A longtime Trump confidant who spent a short stint as the president's national security advisor after a long tenure in the military and time leading the Defense Intelligence Agency in response to Undersecretary's letter restoring Babbitt's honors.
It's him calling and referring to her as a leader. A leader of what?
No, he's talking about the undersecretary who made the decision to give it to her.
Oh, okay. Well, even still, I question that too.
Yeah, but you know, it's white people protecting white people. But yeah. May Ashli Babbitt now rest in peace, and her family gain some measure of solace for the wonderful person she was and the light of truth she brought to each of us, Flynn concluded.
To us. He's speaking like he knew her personally.
Oh my God.
Joke's on you.
They'd be heaping praise on each other for nothing.
The people they praise is very questionable.
Well, we praise the people getting shot now
for doing something illegal, might I add.
Can we praise the bank robbers again?
I had looked somewhere. They said if the person who did what they did in Minneapolis was someone who was on the right, they would have praised them despite their being trans and all this other stuff. They would have found a way to praise. They would have found a way. The narrative would have been different, but of course, because this person, was quote unquote on the left, then that's when they went in the way that they did. Either way, both things, again, to Wing same buzzer theory kicking in yet again. They're not getting on the fact that this person happens to be Caucasian.
I wonder. I hear you. I wonder if Lieutenant General Michael Flynn would have praised somebody who was in the Air Force that fired a torpedo. I'm sorry, not a torpedo. Missile at a government building here in this country. I wonder if he would have allowed their rights to be restored.
They probably would.
That's crazy.
I'm saying these people are unhinged.
So, I mean, since we're going to do this now, I guess we should praise all the shooters that go on these Air Force and military bases and shoot people, right? We should just do that too, right?
At this point, they're probably saying, sure, why not? We're on a roll.
Yeah, Fort Hood shooter should get a Presidential Medal of Freedom. Might as well.
Might as well.
Yeah. The dude who did the sexual assault on that female, them four, they should get medals too, right?
Might as well.
Shit. Okay. Meanwhile, former Representative Adam Kissinger out of Illinois, who's a Republican, who was part of the GOP maligned January 6th congressional committee that investigated the Capitol riot, slammed the move to restore Babbitt's honors. Babbitt dishonored her service by committing insurrection against her country. While her death is absolutely tragic and I wish it hadn't happened, the Air Force giving her honors in itself is dishonest. Is a dishonor. What's that you said?
And she brought it on herself. I was just remixing what he stated.
Yeah, this was the front.
Look at them thugs.
Dogs.
Where was the National Guard then?
Mm-hmm. Trump has ugly greatness. Thugs.
I swear, when I looked at the imagery of them like scaling the wall like the way that they did, it literally reminded me of the newer Planet of the Apes movies.
Yeah.
You know, they love to call us monkeys and all that type of stuff.
Damn, Queen Mommy. Damn. That's crazy.
And Savannah Evans is here in Charlotte.
What's this? A former Capitol police officer, Aquilino. Ooh, I'm gonna butcher the fuck out of this. Aquilino Gonell, who described January 6th as one of the worst days of his life, suggested the move was a slap in the face to people who got hurt as a result of the attack on the U.S. Capitol. Not to officers like Brian Sicknick, who served in the Air National Guard, but the member of the mob who stormed the Capitol and put herself and others' lives in danger. The former Capitol police officer said of the restored honors, WTF.
No, this is a former. He probably got up out of there and was like, nah, this is too much.
Yeah, he took that disability check real quick.
He's like, I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, not this day. Yeah. So let's go to Shiloh Hendrix. Since Brother Torian wanted to know. Yeah. Let's find out how that went.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
So here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Let's see. Shiloh Hendrix. Now that's the BIPOC doing racism.
Look at they said horrible. They said horrible news.
Yeah, Shiloh Hendrix has been criminally charged with 3 counts of disorderly conduct from this incident. Here we go. Hate speech is protected speech, and Shiloh Hendrix should not have been criminally charged for using a racial slur against a child, even though it's an ugly, degenerate thing to do. That's not why she got charged with 3 counts of disorderly conduct, you dumbasses. Oh my God. Okay.
That shows you they didn't read into this at all.
Right.
Ooh,
again, look who it is. It's Dolph Lundgren.
Oh, no.
It's Dolph Lundgren.
It's the descendant of the Quaker Oats man.
Bruh, how is it? It's been over a year and she's looked worse. She's looking more like a man every day.
She looks dry. She doesn't exfoliate.
Shit. What is this?
No, they said protesters.
This word has been used for hurt.
So she got
they're,
on.
They're on the side of wanting her to be charged.
No, I'm fine with that. I'm just trying to look at the aesthetic real fast. She got on the red, black, and green The Pan African symbol. All right, well, let me see what she's talking about.
This word has been used to hurt Black people since the beginning of time. So, I mean, it's 2025. We should stop that. It makes no sense.
Hate has no home here. These are the words that many in the community are chanting outside of Rochester City Hall, demanding justice.
We are looking for the woman in question to be charged.
You need to charge Shiloh.
A viral video of a woman seen to be making racial slurs to a Black child at a Rochester park is leaving many in the community feeling uneasy.
I'm a Black person myself, and I have Black children, and I worry about them every day when they go outside.
For this incident to happen and take place over a autistic child is unreasonable.
Rochester People's Action Community hosted the protest Monday afternoon to disrupt business at the government center during work hours. Speakers included officials from Rochester's Community Engagement Response Team.
Justice needs to be more than a word right now. It needs to become a standard.
Where were y'all when she was getting all that money? Okay. I'm not, you know what? I'm gonna let him have it.
Okay.
A representative of the Somali community.
The pain this child endured is a pain that echoes through every one of us.
And Miriam Norton, who spoke on the city's effort to condemn racism and create a safe community. For all.
The city of Rochester stands with you against all forms of discrimination, racism, and hate.
Since the spark of the video, a woman has identified herself as Shiloh Hendrix on a crowdfunding site. Rochester police completed its investigation into
Black Lives Matter. Okay.
To the incident and submitted its findings to the city's attorney's office to make the decision to press any charges.
I'm thinking the outcome will be as good as we want it to be. Yeah, I think it's justice will be served.
Some protesters expressed that today's event may not be enough for the outcome they're hoping for.
We've been marching since Martin Luther King. It's time to stop marching and we got to show some action.
Start punching people in the face. I guarantee they'll stop. Let me look.
To her online fundraising page today, responding to the disorderly conduct charges. Hendrix saying in part, quote, "I am sure you are all aware of the charges that the liberal state of Minnesota is trying to burden me with. I guarantee you that I will not be backing down and I will be fighting back," end quote here. In her Give, Send, Go update, she says donation money collected has helped to buy a new home in an area.
Of course it did.
Quote, "excellent demographics."
Y'all pay for this. Certain that she still has money left over.
Oh my God. Excellent demographics. I'm sorry. Why'd you just say it, Mr. Anchorman? And she went to an all-white neighborhood. Just say it. Excellent demographics. And guess what? The crime rate for your thing just went up.
Exactly.
Interracial crime between white folk is highest in the country. So now your kid might get his little tight tricycle took by the neighborhood bully. He might get beat up on the bus. He might go over to his friend's house to play with what them kids play with now.
What's that?
What them kids be playing with now? I'm trying to think of something besides a PlayStation.
Their phone.
There you go. And they daddy downstairs cooking meth. And the house might get raided. Excellent demographics. You can't make that shit up.
KTTC has reached out to the crowdfunding site for the dollar amount currently paid out to Hendrix. We are awaiting a response. In an interview,
Now, why would Jacob Wells tell you that?
with Give Send Go's co-founder back in the spring, we were told legal action would not prevent Hendrix from receiving donations.
And let's be real here. They did that as a response to really what the whole Carmelo Anthony situation. That's really stemmed from. Because remember, they tried to say, oh, she got more money than he did. I said, y'all making this a competition, and for what? They are so childish. That's why I say age. That's why I say age don't define maturity at all.
A decision months in the making. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Caitlin Alexander. Brock Burgee is on assignment. The Rochester City Attorney's Office announcing a charging decision today against Shiloh Hendrix, the woman seen using racial slurs against a Black child with a disability in a now viral video. The decision, 3 counts of disorderly conduct. KGTC's Grant Jones joins us live in the studio tonight with reactions from around the community. Grant.
Yeah, Caitlin, the Rochester branch of the NAACP, which has been very supportive of the alleged victim and his family throughout these months, reacting to the news late this afternoon. In a press release, the organization writing in part, the filing of these charges, 3 counts of disorderly conduct, represents an important and meaningful first step toward accountability and justice. It continues to say, the victimized child, family, and our community deserve full accountability and justice for the harm caused to a vulnerable Black child with a severe disability by Shiloh Marie Hendrix, who has displayed no remorse. Now, this is a clip from the incident in April. Moving to the criminal complaint, which a judge signed off on today, it argues Hendrix, quote, wrongfully and unlawfully engaged in offensive, obscene, abusive, boisterous, or noisy conduct, or an offensive, obscene, or abusive language.
So she didn't get it for the word. She was creating a disturbance. Ooh. What have we said on this platform, Tori? They don't read or research.
They keep saying because of the word.
Huh. This is her case, by the way. I'm finna look. I'm gonna let y'all finish the video.
Language that would reasonably tend to arouse alarm, anger, or resentment in others. Each charge carries a maximum of 90 days in jail and a $1,000 fine. Soon after the incident, Hendrix released a fundraising campaign, which raised more than $800,000 after claiming her family had become targets of online harassment. Rochester Mayor Kim Norton also reacting today, saying she hopes this can begin the process of closure for the family and community.
I'm relieved that we have finally reached a point where we have a little bit of, it's not quite closure yet, but we're moving in that direction so that the community can feel like this mattered to them and that a resolution is coming.
Attorney General Keith Ellison also weighing in today, saying in a statement to KGTC, quote, Shiloh Hendrix behavior was horrible, wrong, and morally repugnant. I hope she is ashamed of what she did. She's
not.
And I'm glad she's being held accountable. Hendrix is expected to make her first court appearance on October 29th, 2025 over Zoom. You can stay updated on this case as developments unfold on the KTTC app. Reporting from the studio, Grant Jones, KTTC News.
So I just quickly read that the charges. She basically got 3 charges for being loud in a park. And they pissed off. They think it's because of the word.
Right.
You pissed the public off. That sounds like accountability. But again, y'all not about that life. Look at BIPOC. Hey, MAGA and white America. This looks like white on white crime to me. This is the judge that gave her the charges.
Look at all the people that they tagged.
Oh, I know. I saw it. I was laughing.
All the usual suspects.
Because he's still trying to get on with Elon. Go ahead and tell us how she looked like a man. She didn't want to put the charges on her. Go ahead. Don't you just love this?
I love that they hate it.
So she could potentially do almost a year in jail and pay $3,000. I need that. As much as I need to hit the Powerball tonight, I need that. Just upset. Horrible news. Yeah, no, it's beautiful news. Look at there you go. The anti-white justice system. They said it. The justice system now is anti-white.
As long as they are the majority in this establishment and pretty much run most of the corporations and the system just in general, it will never be anti-white. No matter how hard they try to make it to be.
Don't you just love that right here? Just so I have this right, Shiloh Hendrix said a word and called multiple charges, but an MMA trained fighter beat the F out of a conscious man and did not. And people are defending the man, celebrating the charges against Shiloh.
Are they bringing up Roger Jackson?
Yeah, because it was in a wrestling ring. Oops. Y'all forget New Jack. The victor. Accountability. There you go. Come on, we can't heal as a nation if we're not holding everyone accountable. This is the wanker that opted to file charges against Shiloh Hendrix. Why are you mad? Look, here's his contact information. We should call him and say, good job.
They understand that they can't win. They won't win.
Mm-hmm. No, I want them to think that they can win and then lose in court. And then they're like, oh, the system's anti-white. Oh. Are y'all saying that there's an actual system against you? Huh. That almost sounds black.
They mentioned like black privilege and black supremacy. I'm like, all you can do is just.
You mean like old boy did?
Mm-hmm.
When he says CRT is a form of black supremacy, huh? That wasn't for us, sir. He said white supremacy is black supremacy. Are you serious?
I don't think they understand that if black people actually did have something called black supremacy, they would be scared to not only go outside, but even to post remotely anything about us online. Whether it's
Black
through
Lives Matter
text
things in the window.
or text, or through whether it's through text or through a video, they would be scared to death if black supremacy was actually a thing.
White dude W's. Huh? Maybe I'll have a record tonight. I have like 10 accounts blocking me. Oh, there go your boy.
Oh, and wokeness.
And jokeness. There you go. Maybe this will be the post I'll make that I'm having blocked me.
And look, they was wrong. Look at them. Correction. It is not formal charges yet. It is a charging decision. They couldn't wait to go out there and say something and had it all wrong.
Yeah, it ain't the first time they ain't done that. Somebody said she looked like Brock Lesnar's sister. Jesus. Well, to be fair, his daughter would break this bitch in half. All right. Real quick before we go. We'll let 3 people or so come up. We'll let y'all spit some lyrics on Shiloh and Howard Stern in the face. And shout out to Michael Byrd. He did what any self-respecting American would do. He defended that flag that black people created. And he did it with the utmost respect. Torian, who is your representative in Congress? I think he left. Uh-oh. He left. Torian. Damn, he left. But anyway, I think you guys in the chat should write a letter or email to your Congress people. And I think you should say, can we make January 6th Michael Byrd Day? I think we should do that. It's about to be 5 years since. He needs those honors. I think he should have a statue in the Rose Garden. Because without Michael Byrd, Trump does not become president. A second time. Well, Jay, thank you for being a member for 17 months. That's a blessing. Remember, it's only 99 cents. Helps me reinvest back in the platform, buy toys and clothes for the baby. And when you let us know how long you've been a member, you do become a member or give us a super chat or super sticker, we tell you how much of a blessing that is. And you get this here. And AW1, thank you for being a member for 17 months. That's a blessing. And you get this here.
The only reason why I'm calling up because I heard Wallow call my name for something. I was busy feeding the dog. Yeah, I'm not chicken. Sorry about that. But anywho.
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening, KG. Good evening, family in the chat.
Good evening.
I don't give a shit about that damn Shiloh. She gonna get what's coming to her. I am royally pissed about the Ashli Babbitt shit. Me being a military veteran, 8 years in the Army, as you was going over the commentary, my blood was boiling. So many of our foundational Black Americans have risked their lives for a country that hates their fucking guts. KG, I know I got the love of God in my heart, but sometimes I swear I wish I could act just like them. Meaning, don't give no fucks about nobody.
And even Jesus got tired that one time. But you know, they love, I told y'all the other day, they love their criminals.
Even if I want to, I'm not built like that. But don't get it twisted. You bring this shit to me, I'm gonna return it tenfold.
Yes, ma'am. That's how you gotta live it. Accountability always.
That's all I gotta say, KG. You have a good evening, baby.
Yes, ma'am. That was Miss Niecy. You know how she is. Don't piss on her service and do not piss on, you know, everything else that she holds near and dear. Now what you want.
Damn, I don't get no intro, nothing. Okay, damn. What's
You
up,
still ain't
KG?
get no intro.
That's messed up. I'm loyal.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, I could put Panthers low lives, but you wouldn't like that.
No, yeah, because I'm put my foot up your ass. Keep playing with me now.
Okay. Here we go again. You good?
Oh my goodness, man. It's not that serious. But anyway, It was a question I wanted to ask you. You know the on the live that Afro's doing tonight, kid.
Don't
About
know.
about that guy, because I've seen him before on Twitter. I don't know his name. I really don't know his name. That African dude, because he
Let me look. Who the fuck is this? Who's this? Who's this weird ass looking? Who is this Negro?
He talking about?
I don't know who this is. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know who this is.
Oh, you ain't seen him before?
But I'm sure y'all find out in like 10 minutes. I don't know who that is.
I don't know if he's in America. I don't know where he's living at right. I could not tell you. I don't know if he's
He
still in
looked
Africa.
UK.
He might be in the
He
UK.
looked UK.
He might be in the UK. I'm not sure. But no, I did see that somebody had. I don't know if it was not Corn Free. I think it was the one that the account that has Eric Mays as his logo. They were talking about how the Africans talking about they're trying to take over certain parts of America. I don't know if you saw that video or not. See what he said? Minnesota, New York, somewhere in Florida, and Texas, probably Houston or Dallas or whatever. I said, yeah, y'all keep. I said, okay. I'll just send that. I ain't say nothing. What the hell? Jesus Christ.
Look at this Asian right here.
Oh my goodness. White Britain children are all minority. Well, that white British.
What is that? Y'all let everybody in, motherfucker. That's your fault.
That's what I'm saying. That everybody over there, there's more what Indians over there than there are black people over there. That made no damn sense.
That's on. This is hilarious.
He said he was quitting Twitter, but he's still tweeting. Yeah, all right. Oh, bastards.
It's all good.
Yeah, I don't know, kid. It's November 2026, and hurry up.
No, November 2025 need to hurry up because Winsome Sears finna lose.
Everybody knows she's gonna lose. She gonna be on till.
Oh, let me piss y'all off. Wait a minute. It's Labor Day. I forgot about that. Let me piss y'all off real fast before we get up out of here.
Oh God.
Y'all gotta see the fit she had on today, family. Where is it? Let me go get the fit. Y'all gotta see the fit. She a cosplayer. It was beautiful. Where is it? Oh damn. Where'd you put it? I seen it today. Is it this one? No. Let me go in media. She look at. Oh, there you go. There you go the fit. Look at the fit.
What the hell?
Look at the fit.
Ugh. She look like a fugitive farmer.
Look at the hat. Not a piece of Jamaican on her. It's Labor Day.
Never mind, I'm not going there. You can go there. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there.
Get some.
Baby, you about to get that ass whooped.
Y'all don't like the fit?
8 to 15 points. That's how much she's gonna lose by.
Y'all ain't liking the fit. Look at the hat. It's a cowgirl hat.
Look, never mind. She around her folks. She around that dummy.
She had to go outside. Look. She pointing. Come on, y'all don't like the fit?
Ain't nothing but mostly
look at this white man. He pissed.
You know, we could have got a white woman. We got this. Look at that white lady.
Why you
look at that white lady.
And look at this black man with his white wife. Look at that.
I would say something. No, I'm with Winsome. Really?
Yeah, that's what it says. I'm with Winsome.
That face. Look at that face. My goodness gracious.
Look.
Oh Lord.
Look.
You said he blocked you, didn't he?
Of course he did. Because I called him out.
Now her face just look like it's rough. Rough like a rock.
What's this?
moving forward swing some Earl Sears in the Virginia governor's race?
Yeah, I would. I mean, I would. I think probably she's got a tough race. She shouldn't have, but because the candidate she's running against is not very good. But I think she's got a tough race.
I guarantee he don't even know who that is.
He don't know. He don't know. He probably didn't even know who Winston. We probably forgot.
No, they're gonna play the video where she was shitting on him, and then he's like, "Nah, she bad. She deserved to lose."
That dude pissed me off when he talked about Mark Robinson on Saturday. He legit pissed me the hell off. I was ready to come through the screen and fight that motherfucker.
No, don't do that. Wait, let me see. Let me look. Let me see before we get up out of here. There's a video I gotta record. Let me see. Oh, he hasn't said anything today. He actually took Labor Day off. What?
Who, that MAGA preacher?
Yeah, he ain't say nothing.
So that teacher who was interviewing him got fired too, right?
Cool.
The teacher that was interviewing him, the other guy, that white guy.
I think he said he left.
Oh, he left. Okay.
But yeah, okay. How'd that work out?
You left to go do YouTube. Isn't that something? You did all that money just to go be a teacher, then you leave your job to go do Jesus.
Yeah,
Miss Niecy said the best. Common sense ain't common. You said the best, Miss Niecy.
Anything else?
No, I'm good. I'll catch you later on, son. Yes, sir.
All right. That was Wallow J. Before we get up out of here, church, thank you for being a member for 13 months. That's a blessing. And you get this here. All right. So we're gonna get up out of here, family. I'd like to thank Torian for coming on. I don't know what happened to him. He probably had a phone call or something, but you know, it is what it is. So hopefully you learned something. If you did, I've done my job. If not, I try to be better next time. Just understand that these fools are just out here just looking for any excuse for anything. Michael Byrd is a hero, and we're just gonna keep saying that. Anyway, y'all, we will catch you tomorrow for the live where we show you this somebody finally got their wake-up call, and it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. And like I said, we got videos coming down the pipe. So y'all take care, stay safe, and you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence.
Oh, here it goes!
Time's up.
Get your ass up! We gotta get out of here now!
But did we have a good time here? Hello?
Gotta get your groove on!
At the end of the day gotta end.
That's it.